Hey y'all. So I want to talk to y'all about something that is really important in your business if you're working it as a business and you really want to see your business to grow and you want to get the most benefits from it. And so this video training is going to be all about layering our customers. And I just want y'all to know, Mary Kate always taught us that a track number grows, and it is so true. So when you're focused on tracking your customers, your connection with them, and what you do and don't do with them, I'm telling you, it changes everything. And so, excuse me, I want to show y'all this layering sheet right here. I'm going to pull it up on screen in just a few minutes so y'all can see it a little bit better. I cannot take credit for creating this. There's another top director, Mary Kay, that created it and shared it with all the other directors, which has been such a blessing. But I want you to take and turn it into your layering sheet, okay? And I'm going to kind of walk you through how easy it is and how I do mine. But first, I want you to know, I think it's important to be a little bit organized in our business. So I do use just a good notebook. And in my notebook, like I've got my all my months in it, January, February, March, April, whatever, all my little tabby things. So that here's what I do. I'm just giving you an example and you can take and do it the way you want to do it. So what I do is all my layering sheets for the current month are going to go in that current month. And then I print out a new layering sheet for the next month. And that just kind of helps me to know who I'm working with in that said month. Now, that does not mean that I'm not going to be working with them in future months, but it just kind of helps me a little bit, okay? Because everything doesn't always come full circle in our business when we start the layering process. So, with that being said, let me talk to you about this a little bit. Um, I absolutely am in love with this. And so, like I said, I'm going to walk you through it. So, first, of course, name. Y'all know, no brainer. Whoever she is that you're talking with, or he. And then the first thing it says to mark, and what you're going to do is you're going to put a mark here next to as you accomplish things, right? The first thing it says on here is they love the products. So, how do they love the products? Whenever they come to love the products, that means that we have already probably facialed them virtually or in person. They've already tried the skincare and you want to mark on there that they love the products. Now you could put the date in there or whatever you want to put up to you. Just put something there so that you know. This again is a tracking sheet that's going to help you. The next thing on here says sample packet. You may have given her samples of skincare or makeup to try, and you want to put the date in that box there or check it so that you know. I love putting dates in these boxes because it just helps me to know that, especially if I mail something to someone, I'm like, man, she should have got that. I mailed it 2 weeks ago. What's going on? I need to follow up with this. Okay. So we've done all that part. And y'all, all of this doesn't get done at one time. Y'all hear me when I'm saying this is a process, but it's a way for you not to forget to do things in your business. The next thing is a hostess. Have you asked her to be a hostess for you? And I'm going to pause on that for just a second. Anytime we have someone that wants to be a hostess in this business, I want y'all to realize there's multiple ways that they can be a hostess. They can take one of our lookbooks and they can take it out and do a book party for you. They could take it to their church, to their work, to wherever. They can even send virtual lookbook links to people who aren't local to them. Long story short, how you do a book party is you're going to supply them with a book, maybe one or two, sometimes more, but that's usually all. And then you're going to supply them with sales tickets. And if you don't have these, don't fret. It's okay. She can write on a pen and piece of paper, and y'all can figure out the rest later, right? But the thing is she's going to go get sales for you. They're going to become your customers that you're going to follow up with, that you're going to sell with, and you're going to turn into appointments that are then going to come into this. Okay, that's just one way for someone to be a hostess. Another way is if y'all are meeting face to face, she might do a little gathering. Some people call it a party. Some people call it a girls' night out. Call it a PJ party, wine and whatever. I'm not saying to drink at your party. I'm just saying there's so many different ideas. muffins and makeovers, cupcakes and whatever. Y'all just have fun with it. Make it yours. Make it yours. Okay. So being a hostess can be virtual also, right? And where she says, yes, I'd love to be a hostess. And we're going to plan to meet on a Zoom on Saturday morning at whatever time. Y'all follow me. There's so many ways. She could do a texting party. Doesn't matter the way. It could be a Facebook party. It doesn't matter the way. She's going to say yes to being a hostess. So when someone says yes to being a hostess, you want to mark that or put the date there, which again is what I'd like to do. You want to give everyone the opportunity to be a hostess for you. Couple of reasons why. Number one, when someone's a hostess for you, you've already facialed them. Okay. She's already your skincare customer. Whether she bought from you or not, she may have, she may not have. You still want to offer her to be a hostess so that she can earn products at whatever your hostess program is. Okay. I've got a lot of ideas I've got saved for y'all. Y'all could pull and use, or you can make your own. Up to you. If you need help with ideas, I would love to help. But you want to give her the opportunity to earn something from you, whether it's at a discount, whether it's a free product, whatever. So, and you want her to try more products. You want her to get excited about the business. My favorite part of getting a hostess is she puts you in front of people you probably never would have had the opportunity to be in front of, right? And not only that, it's so easy. But what happens is through the process is your hostess sees how easy it is to work the business, and she sees the sales you're making from her people, her friends, her family, her coworkers, her church family, and they're becoming yours. And a lot of times what happens is she sits back and she thinks, well, gosh, these could be my customers instead of hers. And then her wheels start turning. Now, that doesn't happen all the time, but it happens a lot of the time. So you always want to ask someone, would you be willing to be a hostess for me so that ... you can earn that lip oil I know you wanted and you didn't have the extra money for right now, but it could, or so that you could get 50% off of that skincare set you wanted. Give them a reason to be a hostess. Sell to them first. We don't talk to them about being a hostess first. Okay, y'all follow me? Okay. And then let me back up on that because I don't want to confuse you. Some people are a hostess first. They may have a party for you and bring a bunch of people together so they can earn free products. So I said that wrong and I want to clarify. Said that wrong. Okay. So the next thing is you always want to share the Mary Kay opportunity with them, right? And you want to tell your story. So when you're with them face to face, whether it's at a party, whether it's one-on-one, whatever it is, you always want to share your why, your story in Mary Kay. And you're going to trickle in great reasons it would be to be in our company, that we earn 50% commission, that when we sell, that we just earn 50%, or we get 50% off our products as long as we're active. Like there's so many reasons to say yes to Mary Kay, and you're going to learn those facts. That's not what this training is about. But during that part of you sharing your story, you're going to tell your why you joined Mary Kay, why you love it, and some reasons why it would be good for them. And remember, Mary Kay is a good fit for everyone, but it may be a different reason. Some people may join Mary Kay because of the flexibility and the freedom. Some people may join Mary Kay because they want the discount privileges. Some people may join Mary Kay because they need to earn an extra income, a supplemental income, or whatever. We all join for different reasons. We all stay for different reasons. So at that point, you're going to share your story, and then you're going to say to her, would you be willing to watch a quick little 5-minute video for me to help me grow my business? And once she completes and watches the video, make sure she's watched it and filled out the form with it. You're going to mark the watched video. Do y'all see where I'm going with this? This is your little tracking sheet so you don't forget little things. The next one is while you're at that appointment, party, whatever you're doing, referrals. Y'all know, I preach on this. Y'all get the referrals. Y'all get the referrals because it is the lifeline of your business. It's what keeps your business going. As long as you're working referrals daily, I encourage daily. I love to send out 10 new referrals a day. It's just the magic number. Keeps appointments on my date book. And that's training for another thing, but just know that it works. It works. I'm here almost 13 years later, still doing it, and it works. So get referrals, and I always try to get 20 referrals from each individual person. Give them a reason to give you referrals. Like do a fun game or something and say, girl, what about your so and so? What about your teachers? What about your whatever? Like, who is your neighbor? Who do you go to church with? Like give them who is your hairdresser? Give them ideas. That helps a lot. Okay. So we've done all of those things, and almost every single one of those things can be done at your appointment with them, right? Or at a party with them. The next thing that we are at is a guest event. Oh my goodness, y'all know we have guest events. Sometimes I have guest events at the studio where we can invite guests, but every single week we have virtual events. Sometimes there's two, sometimes there's three. There's no excuses to not invite someone to our next event. Here's an example. So you may say to them, oh my goodness, on Wednesday night, we have this great event on Zoom. It's going to be like 30 minutes to 45 minutes. And I would love for you to be my guest. We're going to be learning all about, whatever it is that we're learning about. Can I count on you to be my guest? You don't want to fill it in that she attended until she did, right? And until you follow up with her. The follow-up part, if you don't know how, reach out to me and we'll work on that part. I may do training on that too one day. Okay, so you want to get her on guest events. We have several opportunities for you to get her on. And then the next one is filling out a little survey, which if you sent her that video over here about watching the video, there's a survey for her to fill out with it. Make sure she's filled it out. You can ask me and I can check it, okay? And then you get to check that because you want to make sure she didn't just watch it, but you want to make sure she filled it out and completed it. Because then I take that and I teach y'all how to do the follow-up part. Really, really important. The next one is Mary Kay has a skin analyzer app. Okay, y'all. And you can use this as like part of your follow-up. You can even use it before you meet with them. Make the business your own. I love the Skin Analyzer app. And if you've never used it, I want to encourage you to download it. It's Mary Kay Skin Analyzer app and start playing around with it yourself. You'll get the best results when you're in natural lighting. Like I'm in front of a window right now with good natural lighting coming in. It makes a difference. But what it does is it's going to scan whoever's face and it's going to let them know and you, the consultant, know what their skincare concerns are and what products would be best to help with their eyes or whatever the problems are. I love it. It's very professional. It holds us accountable so that we can say to them, look, based on your scan results, this is what it's showing you need. Can we go ahead and get you started on this? It will help you sell more products. If they were to go have a scan done somewhere else, because it's done in like spas and medical grade places, it's like $250 for one scan, and we get to do it for free. So y'all don't forget to get the scan. And what they do is once they've done their scan at home, the comfort of their home, they need to send you the results. Have them so you don't get to mark this until you see the results. That's part of your follow-up. Okay. So the next thing is we have a customer Facebook group that I run for y'all. Some of you have your own. Most of you do not. And the reason is how do I say this? Some people are scared to use social media. Maybe they don't have the time for social media. Maybe they created a group and they didn't work the group. Some of you don't have Facebook. Some of you are like, I don't need one more thing to take care of. So I took, because I had several girls in our unit ask me, and I created a unit Facebook group. Now, that we have like all of our customers in, right? And so I want y'all to remember every single person that you come in contact with and you share Mary Kay with, send them an invite to the Facebook group. Can I tell you, it helps everybody in the group, the bigger the group is. And the more people that are in there that are commenting and liking and stuff, it helps everyone. So not just you, but it helps our whole unit. And so y'all don't forget, you're going to send them, you're going to say, hey, we have a VIP customer group. Here's the link, please join. And this is where you're going to see different lives and giveaways and blah, 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 blah. Okay. So once that is done, what is the next thing you're going to work on? You're going to work on being a Pearl girl. So If you don't know what it means to earn your pearls in Mary Kay, I'm going to go over it briefly right now. I wish I had the pearls right here on my desk, and I don't. So the pearls are beautiful. So in Mary Kay, we have a set of earrings, bracelet, and a necklace. And you can earn them by sharing the Mary Kay opportunity in a couple of different ways, and growing your team. So whenever you earn your earrings, you got to do 5 sharing appointments, right? And I let y'all count the sharing appointments on the Zooms that are on. Right now, they're currently on Thursday nights. Sometimes that changes. So whenever you get someone on that and we follow up with them, you get to count that towards earning your jewelry, right? And or you get them on a phone call with me and let me kind of coach you and teach you how to share the American opportunity. Um, and those are the biggest ways. And then, of course, the little video that we send out, we do count that after we do the follow up. It doesn't count until we do the follow up, but it counts. So once you do 5, you get your earrings. Once you do 5 more, you get your bracelet, your matching bracelet. And then there's a necklace that matches. And that necklace comes when you get your first team member. Okay. So, and I think we got to get her qualified to get that necklace. I'll have to look at the rules. But my thing is did she help you towards earning your pearls? Mark that when she does. Even if you've been in Mary Kay and you're seasoned and you earned your pearls, you still want to mark that because you still want to make sure you're sharing the opportunity and she's helping you to be successful in your business. Okay, the next thing on here is a recruiting packet, is what it's called. I'm not currently really using a recruiting packet. I've used them in the past, but I think I'm going to let you check this. We may go back to a recruiting packet to help some of the consultants. I don't know. But I think that once we've done like all the steps of the follow up and they've been on maybe a guest event, they've seen the little video, that's part of our recruiting. I may create one. So y'all, let me marinate on that. Okay. This one right here is called a coffee date, right? Now, you can do a coffee date in person, you can do one virtually, you can do one with me, you, and whoever your prospect is that you're trying to grow to your team, right? But if she's interested and wants to know more about Mary Kay and the opportunity, have a coffee date with her and say, hey, I would love to treat you to coffee. She may even pay for her own. You don't have to say treat. You may not be established enough in your business where you want to treat. You may want to say, hey, how would you like to meet for coffee one day? And I can share with you a little bit more about Mary Kay and answer any of your questions. And if I'm available, I'm going to want to be involved too, so I can help you. But whenever you get that done, you're going to check it. And the last thing here is you're just going to ask her. You're just going to say, hey, it's currently right now a $35 decision to say yes to Mary Kay. You know, I've kind of shared with you my story. I've shared with you some facts about Mary Kay. You've been on a guest event. You've talked with my director. And I'm just going to ask you right now, I would love for you to be on my team. What do you say? I mean, literally, y'all just ask. But I wanted to share this with y'all so that y'all could see the benefits of it, so that it will help you with your tracking so that you don't forget anything. So I'm going to screen share and pull it up so you can see it better than me holding it. There it is on screen. So y'all see it on screen. Y'all can edit. You can put your name on it if you want to. Just make it yours. Y'all can go in and save it in Canva and put the names in and check it in there, or you can print it off like I have. But I just want y'all to be aware of this incredible tool that can help you not let something slip through the cracks, because sometimes we forget. And the busier you get in life with your business, the easier it is to forget things and say, oh my gosh, did I do that with her? It's easy to forget. The more customers you have, it's easy. So I'm encouraging y'all to start using the layering sheet. I promise you will see your business change. And I want to help you with this if you need help with this. So I hope this helps.